Welcome to Module 1, Services and Pricing Overview. We are just going to talk high level about a few questions to ask yourself before determining the services you're going to offer, and I'm going to let you know a few of the most popular pricing models for designers. So let's start with services. What services should you offer? Well, to determine that, you need to answer a few questions first. Very first, who are you serving? Who is your ideal client? Now, this is a whole other thing in itself, and the Foyer community has other great courses to help you determine that. So make sure you pay attention to those as well. You need to know who you're serving. Do you want to work online or do you prefer being in person? Do you like doing design only or full service with procurement? Do you like new builds? Do you want to do renovations or just decorating? You're not interested in tearing down walls and rebuilding. Do you plan to have a team or will it just be you working? That's going to help you determine the scope and size of projects you can take on. Do you want more small projects or are you looking for fewer larger projects where you can really dive in for a good length of time? And finally, in addition to all these questions, I just want you to think about, how do you like to work? What are ways that make sense to you and how you want to interact and engage and run your business? Because here's the thing, that's the beauty of starting your own business, is you get to do it your way. Now, once we figured out services, and yes, we're going to go deeper into that in the next module, let's talk about pricing. Here are a few common options you might have already heard about. The first is hourly. Makes sense? You work an hour, you bill an hour. Pretty straightforward. Second is flat fee or value-based fee. This is where you determine a fee up front. The client pays that fee on a certain schedule, and that covers your work for the whole project. So they know up front what the investment's going to be. There's a hybrid model where you can do flat fee for part of the project and move to hourly for the rest of the project. And back in the day, believe it or not, some designers were only commission-based, meaning they didn't charge a design fee and all their revenue came from product sales. As you can imagine, the internet has changed things, and this really isn't a viable model anymore to have all your revenue coming in just from product sales. Now, if you are planning to do full service and do procurement, product sales are a wonderful way to add to your pricing and add to your revenue, but they really don't exist anymore as a sole revenue stream. So that's it. That's super high level. A few things to get you thinking about. In Module 2, we're going to dive deeper into design service options, and you'll start to get a sense of what feels like it will make the most sense for you and your business.